find out. We're going to find out how sensitive you are. Ladies and gentlemen, we are returning week 28. Black, white, and red all over. Who are you?
My ID says Ryan Seymore.
Hey! I know you, and I'm Victor Dandridge. Week 28, man.
It's amazing.
28 weeks later, the rabid zombies run faster.
Which is actually also, Walking Dead came out this week.
Stop the madness.
Synergy.
Wait, do you think they did that? You think they matched that with us?
Oh, yeah,
Of course
totally.
they did. I mean, he calls me. I don't answer, because I'm rude that way. I'm like, no, Kirkman, I'm not talking to you right now.
Sorry, Bobby K.
I want to call him Bobby K from now on. Whenever I see you, Kirkman, it is Bobby K from now on, courtesy of Ryan. You can blame this guy.
I'm a jerk.
It happens. It happens.
And it's also our second week on comic-related.
Shout out Chuck Moore, Brant Fowler, John Wilson, and the whole gang. They put us up there, so hopefully you guys are checking us out either directly on our YouTube page or going through comicrelated.com, where you'll see all kinds of awesome comic news and good stuff like that. Yep. We just started a Facebook page.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah, so, yeah, it's super easy to find, black, white, and red all over on Facebook.
Yeah. Find it, like it, and then subscribe to everything that we do. Find us by finding you, and synergize. It's like Jim in the holograms. That was amazing. That was amazing. All right, getting into this. We've got some good reads here. Now, we've tackled a total of 4 different books total.
Yeah.
We did 2 first and 1 separate. I say let's start with MPH.
Okay.
What do you think? Okay.
Yes.
Mark Miller, you person, you did it to us again. You think you know.
Yeah.
You think this is this kind of story. I know exactly. And then it just, really, dude?
Last 2-3 pages.
Just, what? And then, It gets you. It gets you in the gizzard. I swear, like you were the master of the last minute switcheroo.
Yeah. And it made sense, though.
It does.
Like, that's the thing is
it
it wasn't just like, crap, I've painted myself in a corner, what do I do?
That's the problem. Like, that's why you are who you are and what you are to this industry, because you do that, you know? Like you said, it makes perfect sense, and it is a logistic way of addressing this type of superpower almost, I mean, it has existed for, how long are we talking here? What decade are we in of super speed?
Yeah.
But in an original way.
Yeah.
Like,
laws of physics, that kind of thing would happen.
It would.
So
expound and exponentially, and there you go. Yeah. Wow. I do wonder, I mean, because we still haven't had the interaction between the protagonist and the antagonist yet.
Like the Dr. Lecter
right.
bringing in the bad guy for consultation.
We still haven't had that. So curious, very curious. Oh my God, this is like the biggest don't do drugs thing ever, though. Like, kids, don't do drugs.
Especially if it starts with the letter C.
Yeah.
My lawyer told me that.
Really?
Yeah.
I dig that. I dig that. You know why? Because it's not Mountain Dew and Kickstart, y'all. That's why we don't do it. You see what I'm saying? Tied that in. Again, synergy. That is the word.
That's the key word.
That is the magic word. Every time somebody says synergy, you have to yell like in Pee Wee Herman. That's what we're going to do. So, yeah, I would definitely put MPH on the list. I have to admit, okay, so Mark, you're making me care about that state up north, and I really don't appreciate that. I think you have some serious commentary on the economic structure of that. I loved that little moment of the socio-political ideologies.
Where the characters actually took the time
to
research what they were fighting and struggling against. That was brilliant.
Right? Because then it's like, you are people with purpose. Like, you're not just opportunistic, but in a way you are, but doing it in the best way possible.
Yeah.
Like,
and the reverse tithe.
Yes.
Yeah. It was just
But did you see the seed? Did you see the seed that was planted?
Yeah.
I caught that. I see where this is potentially another turn is gonna like
Mark's a master at this.
I swear, like you are a gardener of thought plants, and I love it.
I think he's got potential in the comic industry.
Maybe.
Keep writing, Mark. You'll get there.
We'll see what happens, but yeah, you could be the guy that did it. Okay. Let's go for our split views here. Shall I go first? You want to go first?
Yeah.
I took on Invincible. Obviously, Bobby Kay is a good guy to me. I love his work. Been a fan of Invincible. This is one of those moments where things are a-changing. I think that the way this has gone about, though, is a little bit more quiet than what anybody else would have expected. This is more of a logistics sort of turnaround. There's high emotions within it, but again, not a lot of punch face.
Okay.
Which isn't bad. It's not bad. It's one of those times, though, that I think would be where I would kind of hop off of the Invincible train for a couple of months until I heard about something else that was coming. It's just kind of in that lull period where things are kind of at a spot where I'm like, okay, that's cool. I can take a break and focus on some other books that are coming out, so I don't have to, waste all my pool money on you, Bobby Kay. But definitely a solid book. As always, Otley is killing it. Bobby Kay is killing it. The colors are fantastic. And it does present a very interesting concept. Shout out to Alan Moore in The Watchmen, sort of reference point in that. If you guys catch that. If you haven't read Watchmen, slap yourself. Stop watching our show because you're not worthy. You are not worthy. Read Watchmen and love it.
Herm.
Yeah, definitely that. So I did catch that tonnage in there, which was very, very interesting. But then at the same time, again, more of an emotional piece. So definitely grab that one. But for me, this is going to be kind of a timeout spot. No diss, but just kind of waiting for it to ramp back up. Yeah, it's my thing.
I did spread.
Yes.
Number 3. Okay.
3 spread.
90% of the time, my solo reviews start off with, this is a post-apocalyptic thing.
Right.
Yeah, so we'll skip that part.
Okay.
Because it is a post-apocalyptic.
Yes.
People there don't really know what's going on. The main characters show up at kind of like a Thunderdome style place.
Thundertown!
And bad stuff happens.
Bad?
Human meat is on the menu.
What?
And I think there might be some kind of supernatural evil going on. So
Human meat and supernatural evil? This book sounds perfect for you, yes?
yeah, it's kind of like...
I was going to say, this book talked to you, didn't it?
Yeah, they got my dream journal, so I want $5.
It's like, talk to us, Ryan.
Yeah, so if you're a fan of that kind of post-apocalyptic, supernatural evil, and then, human chili, then, yeah, pick it up. Second print number 1's also arrived this week.
Got you.
So definitely
the cover was definitely colorful.
Yes.
We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Even Shelby stopped, what is that? And I'm
it's one of Ryan's
It's one of Ryan's books. He's into that stuff. He does those things with the pages and they spread out and spread, Yeah. I do believe that was brought out for you because it would give you synergy. Ah! Okay, all right. So, last week, we were given an unexpected treat in Death of Wolverine #1. And much to my surprise, issue 2 is out a week later. This is a weekly event, which I did not realize.
Yeah, bam, 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 bam.
So you don't have to thirst long for the next installment. This one gave me feelings. It gave me feelings. All up in the feels, I was in this place. I want you to go first, and you talk about what this was for you.
It is seeing Wolverine at a lessened state. He is a humbled man because he knows he doesn't have the abilities to fight like he used to. I like how he uses his brain to create a situation.
Yes.
I'm surprised by the person that backed him up. So, spoiler free. I enjoyed it quite a bit because there was that swagger, that confidence that Logan has.
Right.
Advances the story. I want to know what's going on even more because there's so much more.
There's stuff.
Yeah.
There is stuff. There is stuff.
It's not just people trying to roll up on Logan for money.
Right.
There's
a bigger picture truly at play here.
Yeah.
I was very to this. My only gripe was in the way his backups appeared.
Yeah.
It was rather sudden.
Yeah.
The pacing of it felt a little rushed. That's the end of the gripe train right there.
Yeah.
Okay, so we already made the reference to Old Man Logan.
Yes.
I feel like that thing that he has, spoiler free, is a reference to that.
Yeah. Yes.
I feel like that is definitely a reference, a nod, a hat tip, a Mark, I see you, look, I love you, hearts. I think Soul Hearts Miller
Yeah.
should go on a tattoo somewhere on somebody's
Yeah.
body. I'm just saying.
Tim's getting it on his back later.
I'm going to do it too with my Mjolnir. Oh my God, you still see the man. Like, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, that's what this series really brings about is Logan the man.
Yeah.
And you have to respect it.
Yeah.
You have to. Like, he's the guy that wins, not like just because he's a better man.
Yeah.
Like, that's what it boils down to. He's so honorable. Like, it's almost painful how honorable he is. Because you know, it's like, nobody else would be that honorable.
Yeah.
Like, everybody else would be like, you know what?
What we're talking about, there's a fight that takes place where, in theory, there should be a dead person and a living person at the end.
Period. Not like a maybe. This is the way it's supposed to be.
But Wolverine, being the honorable man and following his code of ethics, we'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
It's
just beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh, and that splash page, which like was an homage to previous stuff with those two.
Oh my God.
That was brilliant.
That was good. I didn't even realize that was McNiven.
I thought that was Bianchi.
No, it was McNiven. It actually talks about it in the back. Yes, again, the director's cut built in talks about it in the back and how he did the pencils and the ink wash just to give it more of an ethereal, dreamlike state.
Oh, Steven, you fabulous bastard. That is awesome.
Yes. The other thing that I saw in the back that was fantastic is also the ways that they worked out what he looked like in the beginning.
Yeah.
That was awesome. If you guys have seen the previews, there is a preview that's up on Comic Book Resources, and I'm sure it'll be up tomorrow with their new releases thing. And you'll see a guy that's all swanky and swagged out, and you're not sure if it's the man. I can tell you it might be. One of those guys could be him. But the way that they came to that conclusion of what he was ultimately going to look like is fun. I did enjoy that. I thought that was really cool. This is interesting. This is building. This is building. And only 4 issues? Only 4.
Only 4 in this one, but then there's going to be an aftermath of the Death of Wolverine, which...
You know, like, honestly, though, taking a cue from Original Sin, we loved issues 1 through 4.
Yeah.
So if we can do that here...
We don't need an issue 5.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm tapped out. I am tapped out. Unless he starts again with, like, an issue 1 of 4 and maintains, I'm cool with that, too, if it's Soul doing it.
Yeah, it's got to be Soul.
It's got to be. Soul Man. Literally. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Can we get the rights to that? I don't know. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
We don't have the budget.
That's all right. That's all right. Soon and very soon. Soon. It'll be coming in. It'll be awesome. We'll have T-shirts. It'll be amazing. Panties will be thrown. I love it. Not yours, Ryan. You're not allowed to throw panties at me. Good, clean panties being thrown at you. They got to be worn. Taken off your hot body. Sorry. Shelby just threw up a little bit in his mouth. That was so bad. So, all in all, I don't think that there was a bad book this week, though. Like,
no.
Across the board, this was solid reads. That Death of Wolverine, man, I think that wins for me. That's kind of the winner. MPH, though, it's up there, man. It's up there. Because Mark, you just and you do it so well.
Yeah.
You know how to turn, man. I would get in the car with you. I would let you drive me places. Because you do in your stories. It's fantastic. Oh God, yes. All right, so that's week 28. Week 28.
Yeah.
We're almost 30 weeks, yo.
Yeah.
That's a good long time.
Yeah.
That's a good long time. I like it. Well, all right, then let's end it right there on some goodness. Say amen with some synergy. Oh, we did it!
I wear my panties.